There is a big mistake that most guys make every time they talk to a woman they think is pretty. They spend all their time and energy looking for big, loud signs. They look for her flipping her hair, laughing at everything they say, or texting back in 2 seconds. They have been told by so-called experts that if she isn't putting on a show for you, she just isn't interested. But there is a truth that most men totally miss. Women who have a lot of heart and are very smart with their feelings do not usually show how they feel that easily. In fact, the more a woman actually likes you, the more she might try to hide her first reactions. Why does she do this? It is because she is just as scared of being told no as you are. She is trying to keep her heart safe. At the same time, she is trying to see if you are the steady, calm man you seem to be. If you are only looking for the big, obvious things, you are going to miss the tiny little slips that happen when her deep mind is already into you, even while her thinking mind is trying to act cool. Most men go through their whole lives being blind to what is really happening with the women around them. They see a woman being nice and think she wants to date them, or they see her being quiet and think she hates them. They are only looking at the surface. They never realize that under that surface, a totally different conversation is going on. Liking someone isn't like a light switch that just turns on or off. It is more like a slow music that gets louder over time. When a woman starts to feel that music with you, she starts to leave little clues. She doesn't do this to play games. She does it because she honestly can't help it. These are things her body and mind do without her even thinking about it. They are like little cracks in her armor. In this talk, we aren't going to talk about the same old advice you have heard a million times. We are going deep into how women think to find 8 hidden signs that she secretly likes you. These are the signs she doesn't even know she is giving you. We are going to talk about why she might suddenly get a little clumsy around you, why her body might say something different than her words, and why the way she remembers tiny things about you is actually a way of being very close to you. If you have ever walked away from a talk wondering where you stand, or if you felt a spark but weren't sure if she felt it too, this is for you. By the time we are done, you won't be guessing anymore. You won't be that guy who is polite but totally confused. You will be the man who can feel the energy in the room and know exactly when a woman is asking you to come closer. We are moving past the games and into real human connection. Because once you know how to see these 8 signs, dating stops feeling like a scary place and starts feeling like you have a map. Stay with me, because what I am about to tell you is going to change how you see every woman you meet from now on. Before we get into the very first sign, the one most guys walk past every day, I want to take a second to talk about the space we are building here. If you have been part of this community for a while, you know we don't give shallow advice. We don't do tricks or hacks because those things don't last. They are like painting a house that is falling down. What we do here is deep work. We look at how the human heart works and how men and women relate to each other. Because of that, the men here are different. You aren't just looking for any date. You are looking for a connection that really means something. You want a woman who sees the real you because you have grown enough to see the real her. That is why I want to know who is here with me today. Where are you watching from? Whether you are in a quiet room in London, driving through Texas, or in a busy city like Tokyo, tell me your city or country in the comments. I make sure to read these. It matters to me because it reminds me that this is a global talk between men who are tired of the noise and ready for the truth. I want to understand the world better. There is a thin string that connects every man watching this. It is the wish to be understood and the drive to be the kind of man who understands others. Think about the last time a woman really saw you, not just noticed what you do or how you look, but saw the man you are trying to be. It is a rare feeling, isn't it? Most of the world is just moving fast, looking at screens and feeling worried. But by being here, you are choosing to pay attention. As you type your location, take a deep breath, turn off the noise. We are going into a place that most men find scary because it asks them to notice things that aren't loud. It asks for a kind of calm that lets you feel when the energy in a room changes. If you are ready to stop guessing and start knowing, let's move forward. We are starting with sign number 1. It happens in the first few minutes of a talk, but most guys think it means she isn't interested. Let's look at the trust test. The first sign that a woman is starting to really like you is something most men think is a bad thing. It is when she shows a little bit of her messy side. Imagine you are talking and things are going great. You are both smiling. Then, she suddenly tells you something a little too honest. Maybe she mentions a mistake she made at work or a weird habit she usually hides. Most guys try to move past this quickly. They give a fast compliment and go back to boring small talk. But if you do that, you missed it. When a woman likes a man, she is checking to see if he can handle her real self. She is asking, if I show him I'm not perfect, will he judge me? Or is he strong enough to stay calm? When she shares a little worry, she is giving you a key. She is seeing if you are a safe place to be. Smart, high-value women are tired of pretending to be perfect all day. When they meet a man who is truly steady, they want to let their guard down. If she tells you she is nervous or lonely, she doesn't want you to fix it. She is showing you that she trusts you. We don't show our hurts to people we don't care about. We show them to people we want to be close to. If she stays perfect and never admits a mistake, she is keeping you far away. But the second she shows a flaw, she is letting you in. Watch her eyes while she tells you. If she is looking to see how you react, she cares what you think. That care is the start of real attraction. So next time, don't run. Stay calm, look her in the eyes, and just say, I appreciate you telling me that. This shows you are a man with depth. Now, sign number 2 is something very old and deep in our bodies. It is the space shift. This is about physical space. We all have an invisible bubble around us to feel safe. With most people, that bubble is strong. But when a woman feels a pull toward a man, her mind starts to break that bubble down. Look at how she stands. Most guys only look at smiles, but the truth is in her feet and her chest. If she squares her body toward you, it is a sign of deep trust. She is saying, I am fully here with you. But it goes deeper. Watch how she closes the gap. Maybe she leans in closer than she needs to. Maybe she puts her phone or drink near yours, making your spaces one. These aren't accidents. Her body is testing how it feels to be in your energy. If she gets close and stays there, she is waiting for you to notice. The best thing you can do is just stay calm and comfortable. Don't rush. Let her feel that you are okay with her being close. A man who can be close to a woman without getting nervous or weird shows he has a lot of confidence. You are the center she is moving toward. Sign number 3 is the memory gift. Have you ever talked to a woman and she brings up some tiny thing you said weeks ago? Maybe a snack you liked or a story about your dog. Most guys just think she has a good memory. But it is more than that. We live in a world where no one pays attention. We forget almost everything people tell us. We only remember what matters. When she remembers your small stories, it means she has been thinking about you. It means she wasn't just waiting for her turn to talk. She was really listening. She is building a map of who you are. This is a big act of kindness and interest. She has given you a spot in her mind. Men often try to buy a woman's interest with gifts, but a woman's attention is the most expensive thing she has. If she is spending it on you, she is already hooked. When this happens, look her in the eye and say, I'm impressed you remembered that. This rewards her and shows you are paying attention too. Sign number 4 is the open gate. We use objects like purses or phones as shields when we feel a little nervous. If she has her bag between you, the gate is closed. But if she moves it to the side, she is taking down the wall. She wants your energy to reach her. Watch if she holds her drink high to block her heart or low to leave herself open. Exposure means trust. If she shows her neck or chest, she is opening the gate. Don't rush in when this happens. Just be the man who is steady enough to see the invitation. We are halfway through. You might be thinking about past talks right now. If you realized a woman has done these things for you, hit the like button. It shows you are learning to see the depth in people. If you haven't joined us yet, ask yourself if you're ready for real truth or just more loud noise. Attraction is a dance. As you see these signs in her, check yourself. Are you being the calm man who makes her feel safe enough to show these signs? The next signs are about things she can't control at all. Sign number 5 is the social guard. Watch how she acts when other people come around. If she likes you, she will try to show the room that you are hers by moving closer or keeping eye contact. She is making a little bubble for just the two of you. Sign number 6 is big pupils. When we look at something we want, our eyes get wider to let in more light. If you stay calm and look at her, you will see her eyes soften and grow. It is a biological yes. Sign number 7 is grooming. If she touches her hair or fixes her clothes, she is trying to look her best for you. She is reacting to your eyes on her. When you see these, don't say anything. Just be the steady rock she can lean on. The final sign, number 8, is future talk. This is when she starts using the word we for things that haven't happened yet. If she says, "We should see that movie next month," she has already put you in her future. She isn't just thinking about today. She is thinking about a life with you. She only does this with men she thinks are solid and will stay around. When she does this, just smile and agree. Use the word we back to her. You are telling her that you see the bridge she is building and you are walking on it too. Remember, don't use these as a checklist. If you are too busy looking for signs, you won't be present. Be like a still lake. When the water is calm, you can see everything beneath it. When you are a steady, calm man, a woman feels safe enough to show you who she really is. You don't need to chase. You just need to be the kind of man who is worth staying for. Thank you for being here and doing the work. I will see you in the next one. Isabella, this channel. New word count, 5,667.